fact, a conspiracy.
What?
Woo! I know you feeling this.
Conspiracy Decoded with Juice Jennings.
You're out of your mind if you think the Juice Man is going to see that happen and go down on national TV and not have something to say about it. Welcome to Conspiracy Decoded. I am Juice Jennings, aka the man with the PhD in exposing conspiracies. And you can imagine my shock as I sit down to watch AEW on television. Again, if you go back in time, AEW, of course, stands for All Elite Wrestling. They're not even trying to hide it. All the elites, all the Tyrannical Overlords, all the people pulling the strings behind this conspiracy are running that company. And they really showed their cards a couple weeks ago when a certain doctor, who I will not name yet, went out there on live television and talked about how she's the victim of a conspiracy. And then she ran down a list of all the conspirators and all the people working against her to hold her back. Now, where have you heard that before? I'm talking about a certain doctor that has lost all respect. You can't listen to anything they say. All the info they have is wrong. And I'm not talking about that Fucci guy that you see on the news. I'm talking about none other than Britt Baker DMD, aka the newest face, the newest pawn of the Tyrannical Overlords in this vicious conspiracy to hold down the Juice Man. The Tyrannical Overlords have unleashed the coronavirus upon the earth, and they've shut down the pro wrestling industry. No more shows, no more events, no more bookings, no more paydays for the Juice Man. That's why it's more important than ever that you go to ProWrestlingTees.com/JuiceJennings and buy my merch. Check out these awesome shirts. How about this one? It's not a coincidence, it's a conspiracy, daddy! Or this one. You can resist with the Resist shirt. How about this one? It's some of my favorite conspiracies, and it's got my face on it. Or you can have the hottest shirt going, the Counter-Strike logo. Check that one out. Come on, don't let the conspiratorial Tyrannical Overlords win. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/JuiceJennings and buy my merch, daddy! And I know there's some of you out there saying, Juice, listen, that's kind of reaching. What are the odds that Dr. Britt Baker DMD is ripping you off? Why would she? What does she have to gain to talking about a conspiracy when she knows that you're the one doing it? How does she even know about it? How does she even know about Juice Jennings? Well, to that, I have to answer to you and say that the dots can absolutely be connected, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Let's take a look at the map. Where did Juice Jennings get his start? Where did he cut his teeth? Where did he really start to form his game and really become the great professional wrestler and conspiracy exposer that he has become? That's Northeast Ohio and the outlying areas. Now let's look at Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Where did she cut her teeth? Where did she come up in the game? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, just a stone's throw away from me. Now let's look at me. Let's look at where I've been. Let's look at all the places that I have showed why I am the greatest wrestler on the flat earth. All these areas over here, look, Northern Ohio, Western Ohio, West Virginia, all the way over to New York, North Carolina, and all the places in between. There's the places I'm not even thinking of. Now let's look at Dr. Britt Baker. Where is she running? Where is she going? A lot of the same places. And to my knowledge that I can think of, I've never shared a locker room with Dr. Britt Baker. And I mean that as a euphemism because obviously I'm not sharing locker rooms with ladies. I'm talking about shows. I don't think I've been on a show with Britt Baker. But I know for a fact that I have shared locker rooms with a lot of guys who have crossed paths with her. The conspiratorial elite think they can pay you off. We've got to use that dirty hush money and use it against them. And that's why I need all of you to donate your stimulus checks to the revolution. Make all donations via PayPal at juicejennings@gmail.com. Or if you want something in return for your money, go to prowrestlingtees.com/juicejennings and buy my merch, daddy! We're talking 6 degrees of separation here. And it's not even 6 degrees. I personally know a ton of guys who have been on shows with Britt Baker. So it just makes sense that some of them are flapping their gums. Maybe they don't even know what they're talking about. Maybe they didn't know that they were giving away secret information. Or maybe they're in on it too. Maybe they're getting a payday from the Tyrannical Overlords. Maybe they're flapping their gums and telling them everything they know, singing like a bird, telling them everything they know about the Juice Man. But it's very easy to see how Britt Baker knows about me. I mean, everybody knows about me anyway. I'm the most famous conspiracy fighter in the world. I'm one of the greatest wrestlers there is. So how did she not know about me? But for some reason, if I've flown under her radar, I know for a fact that it's there. The connection is there, everybody. So you want some more? You want some more evidence? Let's take a look at this. When things were getting too hot, when I was so close to exposing the conspiracy that I knew the Tyrannical Overlords were coming to take me out, I knew that I had to take myself out first. So again, you've heard this all before. I faked my kidnapping. I came down here to the Gulf Coast, and that is where I'm running phase 2 of my anti-conspiratorial program, okay? So let's see. Britt Baker, she signs on with, like I said, All Elite Wrestling, all the Elite Tyrannical Overlords Wrestling. And where they're operating of, where are they focused? Jacksonville. Again, she's following me around. Wherever I go, she goes. If I had picked up and decided to move to Alaska, I think it's safe to say that Dr. Britt Baker DMD would be on her way to the Great White North as well. So I guess I could just take it as a form of flattery. But of course, nobody will ever do it as good as the Juice Man. So, Britt Baker, I hope you're listening. There's a saying out there that who does it on TV first does it first. But I just want to let you know that that's a load of crap. Because while you may be a super hot doctor on a national network, everybody knows that the real conspiracy fighter, the real high chief in the tribe of truth is Juice Jennings. So no matter what you do, I hope, for your sake, I hope you stop this whole conspiracy thing. I hope it was a one and done for you, because you'll never do it to the level. You'll never expose the conspiracies that I have. You will never reach the heights of opening the minds of the masses that I have. Do you have a group? Do you have a whole stable of people that are willing to fight and die for your cause of truth? No, you don't. And you'll never get that far. So I suggest that you just cut it out. And when I watch the next episode of All Elite Dynamite, I better not hear you talking about conspiracies or conspirators or any of that stuff, because nobody will ever do it to the level of Juice Jennings. And with that being said, I bid you all adieu.
Come on, yeah, come on.